Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome. If you're new here and you like the channel, I fuck with you already. Thank you. Now, you already know I got the do-rag on, so we're getting comfortable. And it's my day off, and guess what? It's still not my day off. We working every single day to bring these things to you people, so I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Let's get straight into Darrell Brooks and the cross-examination, the small win that he gets over Kori right here. Now, I didn't expect much coherence out of Mr. Brooks, but hey, I guess every dog has his day. You know what I mean? Let's see exactly what's going on right here. Make sure you grab everything you guys need. I got the good old-fashioned H2O in the building and a little bit of weed, you know? Let's get straight into this.
Would it be fair to say by the video footage that there was no brawl or punches thrown by either party? Would that be fair to say?
There was.
Can we show the witness the video again?
Are you asking her whether the video shows a brawl?
Would it be fair to say that the video shows a brawl in which you just said that punches were thrown?
Okay, now this is the little point of contingency that I had myself. The whole situation where she said that he punched her. Now, trust me, I believe it. Now, what I don't really believe, I believe he would hit a woman is what I'm saying. We've seen that. Erica is prime example. But what I don't believe he would do is hit a woman in the presence of another man, because that gives that other man the green light to go off on you. You know, if the police come and he fucks you up real solid, there's a woman involved. You hit the woman, so naturally you'll go to jail, not him.
That'd be fair to say.
Okay, so what's a brawl to you?
You can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
You can't ask questions, sweetheart. Wake
Okay.
up.
I think
Well-
hold on, Mr. Brooks, are you trying to ask?
Look at that face, bro. She don't know. You don't know neither. Like, what? He's like, oh shit. She don't know shit, bro. You don't know. Just like her. You both don't know. She's fine because she's a witness. She's supposed to not know. You don't know shit, and you're your own lawyer. Get it together, my brother. Even Alex Murdaugh didn't represent himself, bro, because he's not an idiot. He's just partially an idiot.
Whether are you going to confirm with her that she saw the video, and then
Look
on
at
that
that smile.
video, you cannot see a brawl between her and Mr. Brooks? Is that what you're trying to get at?
A version of that, yes, but I was
You got
gonna,
to ask the questions
I
though
was
to
gonna
get to
say,
that.
can the video be shown to her again?
Ask your questions, sir.
In the video that you saw, would it be fair to say that a brawl was not depicted on that video? Would that be fair to say?
He's still asking his questions like shit, bro. Like, I'm even kind of confused. What are you getting at? You can ask like a two-parter. Let her answer one, then answer the other. Like, at what point in the video does the brawl take place, or something like that? And then be like, okay, let's go to that. And then be like, okay, I don't see a brawl taking place. Boom, bam, A and B. Come on, bro. Like, but he's trying to put it all into one question.
I don't know big words. What's depicted?
Can you see it in the video? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Yes, I can see it.
You could.
Oh my God. This is some ratchet shit. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. This is some Jerry Springer shit. That's where she belonged. She was like, I don't know big words. Depicted? Look, I'm not shaming nobody who don't know big words. I'm just saying, depicted, sweetheart? Really? Come on.
See the brawl?
Yeah, I don't. I say it's a brawl. It's just a couple. It's just like a push. Looks like a push, but it was a smack. And I got up, and yeah.
You got up, so you.
I got up and swung.
You were knocked to the ground.
No.
So where did you get up from?
Hey, look out, y'all. Look out for Brooks.
From being pushed and smacked.
Look at the ball head guard behind Brooks. It says it all in his face. When he said you got up, from where? Did you fall? The guard was like, oh shit. He was like, "Oh shit, I don't know. This chick is not." And everybody, she knows what depicted means. I don't know if she's hungover. I don't know if she smoked a little too much herb before coming to court. I don't know what she did, but she's just not all there right now, and she needs to be, because like her friends, her friend's whole situation is on the line. He needs to go to jail. Like, I don't really fuck with how she's presenting herself right now, like a dodo bird.
So you fell to the ground.
I didn't fall to the ground.
Sustained.
How you sustain that, bro? That was all right. Just ask another question. Who cares?
So would it be fair to say that in the video it shows you being knocked to the ground?
I was not knocked to the ground. I staggered back.
Okay, well, get it right.
Would it be?
Now, who coached her? I guess nobody. She's just a witness. She's not like defense or prosecutor, so she didn't get any coaching. But damn, girl.
I got kind of thrown off for a second.
You and me both.
I,
People need to make sure their phones and other electronics are not audible.
would it be fair to say that the video does not show you being knocked to the ground at any point? Would that be a fair assessment?
So I'll object to relevance because the witness never testified that she was knocked to the ground. So this is not a question aimed at her credibility.
Now, if Darrell is on his feet right now, he can go ahead and say that she already added to that and said that she fell to the ground 2 minutes ago. Therefore, it is very relevant. But I don't know if he's going to hit her.
She just said she got knocked to the ground.
There you.
She did not.
She did. Now you're just lying. She just said that. Back it up, y'all. Now I'm not trying to get on anybody's side. I'm just saying that he's pointing out in a whole a shitty witness. Like in my opinion, she's not a good witness to have for the state.
She said she got up. I'm sorry. She said she got up, which would constitute being, if you're not knocked to the ground or down,
War
you can't
words
get up.
here, Mr. Brooks.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, she was clear. I think she clarified what it meant by getting up, and it might mean something different to you than it does to her. But we need to keep going.
So can I ask what is getting up? What does getting up mean to you?
Okay. Yo, solid questions. Solid fucking questions, yo. I'm not even gonna lie.
Back.
So it would be fair to ask you then, does the video show you staggering back?
It does.
Okay.
Does it show you being, as you called it, smacked?
It does.
Okay.
Can we show her the video again?
Go ahead. Play the video.
Let's go. Play that video, boy.
Want it to the jury or to her?
To her.
All right.
Now this is all I'm saying. If he had a real lawyer, they could have did so many other things, But at the end of the day, this isolated incident with Erica and her friend, I'm getting all interested into this little isolated incident. But at the end of the day, we have to remember, none of this really matters. None of this could have even happened. Zero of it. None of it. Not a zero part of it, right? He could have just had this little argument with her and started driving. The moment he ran into that parade, right? That's all that matters. All this other shit doesn't really, I don't really, you know what I mean? It gives motive. That's the only thing that I feel like, a good lawyer could have probably argued better for him was motive, and get him a lighter sentence off of the reason being, and just some pretext of what he was dealing with. A good lawyer could have helped him on that front of it, but he was still going to jail for a really long time regardless.
We publish it.
I think it's an exhibit, sir, and let's publish it. Okay.
Your Honor, would it be too much to ask if we went straight to that part of the video?
part it is. I don't have the timestamp.
I'm guessing this might be it right here.
It's coming up.
Let's just watch, and then we'll ask questions. We'll ask questions when we're done watching.
So we're playing from 3 minutes and 9 seconds on Exhibit 3.
Here we go. Darrell in the jacket, her in front of him. She's pushing into him. She's pushing him. Oh yeah, he pushed her. But she didn't stagger back. Not yet. She did not stagger back. Not yet. Not a single bit. She pushed him just as hard as he pushed her. Turns his back. Walks away. Bullshit. Her testimony is bullshit. Therefore, I would not listen to this witness. Point blank period. I don't know. Back it up. Hold on. Let me do my own backup. Hold on. Like, come on, guys. Let's be real here. If we're getting into the nitty gritty, if we're really doing this, right? If we're really being specific, she didn't fall the fuck back. Come on. Got up, fell back. She's trying to make him look bad. Look at this. He looks bad enough, people. We don't need to lie. Walks up. This is her in the black. Walks in front of him. She's chesting up, right? That's what she said. All up in his face. She's like, yeah, bitch, this and that. She pushes into him. Pushes him 1, pushes him 2, pushes him 3. He pushes her back to get him off. She backs up. She's about to go back up. Look. Nick is kind of like, hey, we don't want to. And then he backs up because I feel like Nick started talking. But she still wants to go at him. She's still walking up into him. Okay, it's 2 of them.
You can. Stop.
Exactly. She did not fall back. She never fell. She never staggered backwards. She probably staggered like an inch back when he gave her the man push, when he was like, whoo! when he pushed her off him, that was like an inch back because he's a smaller dude. She's a bigger girl.
All right, what's the
Look at him. He's
time
tiny.
for the stopping of the video, please?
3 minutes and 47 seconds.
All right, your question for her then, based on that?
My question would be, you just viewed the video again. That'd be fair to say.
He doesn't know how to argue it though.
At any time in that video, were you in fact smacked and staggered back?
Can I tell the exact time?
If you know, yes, go ahead.
At 3:23.
Okay.
Can we see 323?
3:23. She's watched it. Maybe she did do her homework. At least for this part. I don't know. She just seems so out of it. I don't get her personality.
My question again would be the same question. You just saw it again. In the portion of the video you just saw, would it be fair to say, on your part, your interpretation, that you were in fact smacked and staggered back?
Yes.
Next question.
Are you sure you weren't over-exaggerating that?
No.
She smiles
It
back
looked like
at
a
him.
push.
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
All right, it was a push, but what he's trying to do is get his point across completely, win the argument. What you do in court is you just throw it up and you toss it over to the jury. I think he did a good job at tossing it up to the jury. He just needed to end it off by saying, okay, so that's what you see on this video. Now, what I see is blah, 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 and move right on. Let the jury have what they have with it. But I mean, your image is so shitty right now, it doesn't really matter. If he had a lawyer doing that, it would help. It would help his sentencing a bit.
Would you say again what happened directly after that?
Directly after the smack,
Directly after what you say is a smack?
staggered back.
No, directly after that whole incident.
I call it get up, but I came back and swung.
Would it be fair to
What?
say that the video doesn't show any of that you just said? Would that be fair?
She said, I call it get up. So when you get pushed back, you call it get up. I've never heard a man or a woman get pushed and be like, oh, yeah, he pushed me real hard and then I got up and started fighting back. Oh, so you fell? Nah, I just went back an inch. It's making you look bad. You need to admit to the small falsity or they're going to think you could lie about bigger things. You're making yourself look like a bad witness.
It shows it somewhere.
So would it be fair that you're saying your interpretation of what you just saw would constitute a brawl, as you say, or brawling it out, as you say?
Hold on, Mr. Brooks. I've given you a lot of leeway on this topic. What's the relevance of all of this at this point? I think you made your point about what happened and what didn't, and what's in the video and what's not, and the jury can ultimately decide that. You can argue it later on to the jury.
I'm sorry, I thought this state
Where are we going?
supposed to object to that. If they saw an objection, I'm a little confused about that.
I need the questioning to kind of circle.
I'm sorry, I thought the state was supposed to know. The lawyer can interject and tell you to hurry the fuck up, bro. Come on.
Back to what's relevant for the trial.
The judge can do everything.
Well,
The judge is like the government of the entire proceeding. The judge is like the queen, in chess. She does all the shit. She can do everything.
I thought
She's
it
the
was
cheat
relevant
code.
because of what the video is actually depicting.
And that video is going to speak for itself. It's been an
Exactly.
exhibit.
Yes, it
And
does.
so
Exactly.
You've
So let it
asked a
go.
lot of questions about it. So let's move on. Under 906.11, that's my authority. I'm telling you to move forward. Next line of
Did you
questioning.
hear anything after the, as you say, brawling out? Did you hear anything coming from the vehicle? Was anything said to you directly?
Even that in itself was rude. The way that he just kept started this question the very second she stopped talking, it kind of was like a fuck you to the judge. Just all this, if you're representing yourself, it's gonna make you look bad. That's why you let someone else do it. So you could sit in a corner, look sad and innocent, and let your lawyer do the job.
Coming from the vehicle at that point?
Do you understand the question?
He looks
Would
at
it
the judge.
be after you leave? Oh wait, Brooks leaves? Or when
I was
Brooks gets
clearing
in?
what I just asked after the brawling it out.
But you asked directed at her, and then you said anything from the vehicle. So that's a compound question. So you need to be specific.
Did you hear anything after the brawling it out, as you say? Did you hear anything directed towards you?
Relevance. Objection, relevance.
Directed towards me? No.
Did you hear anything directed towards Nick?
Yo, is she on something or disinterested? She keeps doing this thing with her face where she's like smiling, but she's not really smiling. I don't know. Or maybe she's just really nervous. I don't know.
I remember something being said.
Do you recall what was said?
She's
I
nervous.
do not.
Did you hear anything directed towards Erica?
Yes.
What did you hear directed towards Erica?
At what time?
Right after the brawling it out, as you say. Did you hear anything directed specifically towards Erica?
He was saying a lot of things, huh?
Not till he left. No, not till Brooks left.
Would you say that again?
Not till Brooks left.
Not till Brooks
So-
left.
Did you or did you not hear anything directed towards Erica after the brawling it out, as you say?
Oh, okay, no.
So can we pull that statement up again?
Yes.
Go ahead. The state would do that once again. Just to the preview.
Oh, I thought he had the info. I thought he was asking her to do his job. But the state has to put it up, apparently.
Where it says,
Mr. Brooks, it may or may not be a statement, so you need to be accurate. I know you're referring to
the
a police
summary,
report.
the summary of the statement. I'm reading directly from the summary of the statement, where it says, Runkel stated that after a short dispute between her, Kirby, and Brooks, she saw Brooks get...
Let's have a moment of silence for Darrell Brooks, bro. He just put his name in quotation marks. Kori, Runkel, Erica, blah, blah, and Brooks put it in quotations. This guy is delusional. You're not going to win this fight, bro. I know you win a lot of arguments because people don't want to deal with you, but hey, this judge clearly got time for your ass.
back into the red SUV and heard him saying something to the effect of F you effing bees, you're dead, as he was leaving.
So I'll object on 2 grounds. 1, asked and answered, and 2, this could confuse the witness because it's not a direct, it's not, she used the F and the B.
Nah, it could confuse the witness because the witness is like sleepwalking right now. I don't know if she did a double last night, if she smoked a big blunt. I don't know what's going on, but anything might confuse the witness right now. So I know you guys are regretting this witness. I know they
Sustained.
are.
There was something on the back end of that I didn't get.
They're like, you know what? Damn, Erica probably was enough. We could have just used Erica. We should. She's not looking good up there.
To.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, sir, but
was-
you've already asked that question before, so the objection is sustained.
I actually don't recall asking a question directly to that part of this summary.
She does.
You read through that previously.
Do you remember what the question was so that I don't re-ask the same question?
Mr. Brooks, move on.
Hurt.
Did you ever hear something to the effect of F you effing bees, you're dead?
I did.
At what point did you hear that?
While Brooks was leaving.
So that would it be fair to say that you heard that after the brawling
Yes.
gets out?
You shook your head. Can you say
Yes.
it? Thank you.
That's a little confusing. So
Mr. Brooks, that's not a question. You're attempting
I'm
to
about
testify.
to ask a question.
You
If I
can't
can
do
get
that.
to it,
Ask your question.
Yeah, there's a specific line. You have to ask real questions. If you start giving opinion, that's testimony.
But you also can't mischaracterize the testimony or the evidence up to this point.
what do you mean?
A
In
lawyer
your
would
questions,
know.
you can't mischaracterize prior testimony or evidence. You have to be accurate. So
I'm trying to be, but it's
what's your next question, sir?
kind of hard.
It is hard, huh? That's why they have something called the bar
Just a quick
exam.
second.
And it takes
Unless you
super
have a
long to
different
pass, you
topic.
know.
It-
Just
it
saying.
is.
Hold on.
is.
Anything related to this, what's in the summary, the questions regarding what she heard or didn't hear around this time, we've gone through that. You've gone through it. Under 906.11,
We're moving on.
you need to move on and ask a new line of questions.
I was trying to, if I can get to it.
Go ahead.
Get to it, dog. 906.11 in your ass right here. Shit. We're going to hear 906.11 a lot.
This part of the summary that I'm looking at now says Runkel stated that she did see pictures of Brooks following the Christmas parade incident via social media, and Runkel confirmed that was Brooks was I don't know, it looks kind of, I don't know if that's a mark on my screen that's going through, okay. I couldn't read it.
think there was a question there.
Right.
I didn't get to it yet.
Well, then I'll object to the ongoing commentary with lack of any questioning.
And I'll sustain that objection.
Oh, you just got sustained, son.
Oh, I do have a question. I do have a question.
So you did.
You said
You do have a question, as opposed to 5 seconds earlier. You didn't have a question. This dude is just snitching on himself left and right.
that you had known Erica roughly since you were rooming up at the women's shelter. Would that be fair to say?
Yes.
Do you have any idea why she would refer to you as Kori Gray?
Because I go by that.
You know, girls be changing up their names. Come
So
on.
how close would you say you guys were?
Close.
Close, like hung out all the time, every day.
Yes. Hung out every day.
Let me know. Were they legit homies, or did they do that thing where they act like they're nice to each other, they smile really bright to one another, and then they go and stab each other's backs? I don't know if they're like still solid right now, but y'all let me know.
And do you know of any time before November the 21st of 2021? Do you know of any time before that Erica mentioned to you anything about the relationship that she had with Brooks outside of what you learned that day?
Can you say that again?
Yeah, it was
At any time before November 21st of 2021, did Erica ever confide any information to you before that day?
She did.
What was the nature of the information?
I can let you know right now that she was letting her know that she was your man, she was her man. Whoa. You were her man, and that you were an asshole. That's not going to really help your case. What are we going for? You know this is the answer.
It's not allowed to be brought up.
What?
I think she's referring to a pretrial ruling that she's aware of.
Yep.
So, you want to rethink asking that question, sir? Otherwise, I'm going to allow her to answer it.
What pretrial?
I'm not going to state.
No,
That
I'm
right
not.
now.
Are we both privy to the same pretrial procedure?
There was a pretrial ruling about.
Hey, I like that guy. That's a cool guy. He saw him struggling, and he was like, Jesus, man, let me just go and help this guy out, man. That's a cool guy. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you want her to answer that question, or do you want to move on?
I want to move on.
All right, I'll strike that question from the record.
Whatever he told him, had him move the fuck on and look at the guard behind him, cheesing.
Jury will disregard the question that was asked.
Cheesing. Everybody just laughing on the inside. Giggles. I like how the cinnamon is all up in the air at the very same time, and Brooks is all feeling all that firsthand embarrassment just oozing onto him from the room, just pouring onto him.
So I would want to ask: was there any during the brawling out point? Was there any interaction between the driver of the vehicle and Nick?
There was.
Do you remember what the nature of that interaction or exchange was between those two?
I don't know. I just remember jumping in front.
Do you recall any threats being made towards Nick or from Nick towards the driver of the vehicle?
Oh, I do.
Relevance.
Overruled. She may answer.
I do.
Do you remember what was said specifically?
Not specifically, but I remember Brooks getting mad because Nick was.
I like how she's playing his game too. She remembers Brooks getting mad. Just say you getting mad. When he cross-examines the detective later, he's not going to play that game. He's going to override all that sovereign citizen bullshit.
Coming to Erica's rescue. Right along with Kori. Me.
Do you recall any knife being involved in any of that situation
No
during that
knife.
exchange whatsoever?
No knife.
Were you aware that that was why police was responding to that incident?
I did not.
He lied about the knife. Oh well.
Did you at any time have
That's one thing I wouldn't do to the police though, because if you lie to the police, they're coming on a whole different vibe. Like say, oh, it's a street fight, this and that. Or you say, oh, it's a street fight, the other guy has a knife and there's no knife. The police are going to be coming way different. Guns are going to be pulled so fast, bro. This is the United States. At least where I am. Guns will be pulled immediately.
have a knife during that incident?
I did not.
Do you know if Nick had a knife during that incident?
He did not.
Do you know if Erica had a knife Do you know if Erica had a knife during that incident?
She did not.
As far as your memory, do you recall reporting that a knife was involved in that incident?
I do not.
Do you recall if Nick reported a knife being involved in that incident?
It's possible.
Do you recall Erica reporting that a knife was involved in that incident?
I do not.
You testified to drinking a half pint of vodka that day. Was that the only thing you had to drink that day?
Yes.
Would it?
A half pint of vodka? Damn, she was going hard. I couldn't do that. Well, not pasta. Vodka's disgusting, bro. I don't know how you could drink vodka. Vodka and orange juice is probably the closest thing that I could deal with. And I mean, it's called a screwdriver. I'm not even trying to drink a drink that's called a screwdriver. Tequila, guys. Tequila is the only way. I'm your honorary Mexican. I love tequila. Tajin is in my kitchen. I have like 3 bottles of tajin. I eat corn. Man, tequila's the way, though. I'm telling you. You don't get hangovers often. But yeah, no. Vodka is for psychos.
Be fair to say that you were tipsy?
And Russians.
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that you may even have been intoxicated?
No.
For any reason that day, acknowledging that you were drinking, would that have impaired your thinking of the situation in any way?
No.
So would it be fair to say that you were of clear and sober mind during that whole incident after drinking a half pint of vodka?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yes.
So there, to the best of your memory, there wouldn't be any reason why you may have left something out or maybe not been clear about anything that happened during that specific incident.
Possibly left some things out.
No, don't give him that window. See? Don't give him that window, you know? Just say no. He's not that good of a lawyer. He's not going to pry, you know? Good lawyers would go deeper into that, but if you just say no, he'll just mumble and fumble right forward.
Do you remember what they might have been?
No.
Do you know the plaintiff?
Objection. For previous reasons.
Sustained.
Have you ever seen the plaintiff?
Objection.
Sustained.
Have you ever had any interaction with the plaintiff?
Objection.
Sustained.
Why is he asking
No
this?
further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Any redirect?
Very, very briefly, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Ms. Runkel, you met with Detective David Van Els to provide a statement on November 22nd of 2021. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That's accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember telling Detective Van Els, when he was asking you about this incident, that when you arrived, you heard Darrell Brooks telling Erica Patterson that he was going to, quote, smash her face in and that he was going to kill her, end quote?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember telling...
Damn, he said all of that? That's crazy. I'm gonna smash your face in and kill you. I love how he left all that shit out. But I really do not like her as a witness. She's like, he asked her all that and she's just gonna stand there like, yes. Like, girl, no. I would just X this witness out of my head. Like, if we went back to the drawing board and me and the other jurors were talking, I would basically I would put up that we all just ignore the Kori interview because, like, she's just, I don't know. I can't believe anything she says. She seems like you could just lead her up a trail and she'll follow it. Figuratively. Figuratively.
Detective Van Els that as you saw Brooks get back into the red SUV, you heard him say something to the effect of, quote, fuck you, fucking bitches, you're dead, end quote.
I do.
Okay. During your cross-examination, you repeatedly referred to the
Fuck
person
you,
as Brooks.
fucking bitches, you're dead.
The person depicted in the video, Exhibit 3, the person that you chested up to, is that person in the courtroom?
He is.
Can you point him out for us and just very clearly tell us where he's sitting, what he's wearing?
You want me to point?
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. He's right there, and he's wearing orange.
I'd ask the record to reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
It will.
And I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. You may step down.
Please step down, Miss Kori Runkel. Miss Kori, please get some rest. Lay off on whatever you're doing because, golly, the state really had to salvage that at the end. I did not like it. Me personally did not like it. If this was an audition, she bombed. But anyways, that was Darrell Brooks cross-examining Mrs. Kori. Now, you have to be pretty bad to make Mr. Darrell look decent. And I have to say, he made some points that made her look bad, straight up. And could a lawyer have done that better? He 100% could have, but I have to give it to him on this one. He did a little something here. So that'll be it so far. We'll come back with some more Darrell Brooks. And you guys, let me know, comment, let me know. I'm juggling a lot of topics right now, so let me know what you guys want to see the most and what you guys are kind of tired of seeing. But until then, y'all, I love y'all. Stay inside. Stay safe. Peace out.